Hello, my name is Nicholas Scudillo, and today I'd like to share with you my senior thesis, the Trailhead Quick Shelter. Before I began, I needed a solid foundation in which I could design for, something concrete and that I could always fall back on when I got away from my original idea. That is what my mission statement is about. Before I got into designing, I needed to understand the market. There's a lot of different types of camping, as well as a lot of different types of camping equipment. As a person who loves camping and hiking, I felt like this was a perfect topic for me to address in my thesis. But not every place I've been has been all sunshine and rainbows. I learned a very valuable lesson early on in my research when I went to go camp in the remote region of Green Mountain National Forest in Vermont. I learned that the weather doesn't always comply, and neither does the surroundings in which you usually camp. I took from my inspiration and the lessons learned from my research with me as I began the development of a quick shelter system. I utilized my studio space to create prototypes in conjunction with preliminary sketches in order to reach my final design. Having first-hand experience from a variety of my own expeditions, I formulated key points that I knew needed to be incorporated in my final design. I also kept the user at the forefront of my research phase, knowing that long trips can be very tolling on the body. Early on, I investigated small, compact shelters that solely relied on nature to act as an anchor point. With some user feedback, I found that most backpack campers preferred a hammock over a tent for comfort. I initially tried to give the user the option of both tent and hammock. While sketching, I came across the idea to use commonly traveled with equipment and thought to rework them into my quick shelter system, specifically the hammock and trekking pole. With some concept development, I found myself redesigning the trekking pole to become the user's anchor point, rather than relying only on nature. The handle was redesigned to be comfortable and ergonomic, while also being the host to the hammock's anchor point. The hammock became part of a system that slips over and locks onto any backpack a hiker may use, whether it's a 30-liter, 50-liter, or 80-liter. Which brings me to my final design. The Trailhead Quick Shelter is a system that allows for a fast and easy setup at the convenience of the user. The use of the trekking pole with tripoding legs ensures stability for the user. The hammock extension over the bag not only keeps the user off the ground, but also keeps the bag itself off the ground. Strong climber-grade carabiners are included as they are capable of holding the weight of the user for extended periods of time and are simple to replace. The tip, which is made of tungsten, digs itself into the ground in line with the user, allowing for the poles to become secure anchor points. A carbon fiber construction keeps trail weight down while also increasing structural integrity over other trekking poles on the market. The tripod design was chosen to allow for the user's weight to drive the tip into the ground, while the other legs keep the system stable. A snap fastener is used in each leg to allow for each leg to be individually addressable. This is important because it's not often that all places a backpacker may be will end up having level ground. With each leg able to telescope, it gives the user the ability to set up camp nearly anywhere. Attached to the handle is a mechanical slide connected to each leg. This causes the legs to tripod out all as one, helping the user set up with ease. With the Trailhead system, you could quickly go from hiking to camping in a matter of minutes. And all of this is accomplished using tools backpack campers already know and love. Thank you all for your time. I would now like to invite you to scan the QR code on the screen and interact with my final design.